Welcome back to the beginning of episode 2. We've just been recording for 11 minutes and 22 seconds, and we have not been recording any of the audio. So you guys missed what will be on for our private people that subscribe to our Patreon in the future for behind-the-scenes stuff. Regrettably,
dude,
you didn't come in at that time because we forgot to hit the button.
You know why this shit's happening? Do you know why this shit's happening?
Why is this happening?
Because I did not get Dutch Bros today.
That is a really good... I have a free thing at Dutch Bros now. Like, I've done their app so many times that I have, like, a free drink.
Dude, I've done that like 10 times by now.
Oh, I've only done it once.
I'm there
constant. I don't go enough. Oh, really? Like, daily?
Oh, well, okay. Here's the thing. I go on Mondays because treat yourself. If I wake up Tuesday and I'm like, this coffee's not doing it for me, I will go get Dutch. Wow. But I'll get a small.
Because
I can't just...
You're dialing yourself back. Yeah, that's
Wednesdays, I'm like, nah, I won't do it.
This is a day.
I won't do it. I'll try to make it without Dutch Bros.
Interesting. So it's like your day of Sabbath is like Wednesdays
from
Dutch Bros.
Religion into this. Watch my pastor watch this and be like, Jesus Christ, Kendall, like what the
Okay,
call my mom.
Before we get any farther, welcome to Copy Makes Paste, episode 2.
Part 2.
Episode 2. We're trying our darndest here, but we're just talking about all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, missed the intro like we said. Dutch Bros. I've got the free one, which is cool.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to talk to you about too, Dutch Bros is IPOing. They're going public.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know this information, but I heard this like a couple weeks ago. Somebody was like,
going public?
I don't know, honestly. I also don't know when this is going to be released as a podcast kind of a thing, so I don't know if it's going to be like pertinent information to the public, but knowing that like this company is going public, even if it's late, might still be a good thing to know.
That's crazy. I remember when in Starbucks,
right?
Like the aftermath of it.
Yeah,
shit's crazy.
I mean, imagine though jumping in of Starbucks at such like at the beginning kind of a thing. Like I feel like Dutch Bros is exactly the same.
Yeah, because it wasn't before Starbucks. It was like Seattle's Best was like the top coffee,
and that hot chocolate was so good, bro.
Yeah,
fire. Oh my god,
no question. But then Starbucks was like, move.
No, they still can't beat the hot chocolate.
I don't know.
Triple chocolate, bro.
I get that.
It was a hot chocolate
but like
with whipped cream on top. Bro. It had white chocolate sprinkles.
Okay.
It had on top of that a stick of chocolate in the bad boy as well. Like, and then freaking they put chocolate syrup on top of the whipped cream.
Okay. Hear me out. Do
you want to know what Starbucks does?
No, pinkity drinkities. That's what they do.
That's...
Dude, I'm telling you, pink drink every day, all day. If I could do it, I would.
I mean, yeah.
Fire.
They're good.
Fire.
They're not triple chocolate, hot chocolate good.
No, but it's like refreshing.
You disagree? I mean, like... that it's just they need to. I mean, if Starbucks could do that, though.
but Starbucks franchising and like marketing is way better.
So good, It's so
top tier and like consistent.
And Dutch Bros is too.
Yes,
they both do a really good job.
And Dutch Bros I've only seen in the past like probably 3 years of like consistent marketing, like branding. Yeah. Because before it was just a hot mess. Like it was just like. Everybody's got different everything. Nobody knew the actual drinks. Like, at this point, you're just throwing, like, I want strawberry or something. Just
toss it in there.
Toss it in. Yeah. And now it's like, oh, I got you.
True.
And now they got an app, so that's, like, even better.
Yeah.
Starbucks really beat them to the punch on the app, though.
Well, but I know that Dutch Bros company culture is better than
absolutely.
Starbucks
is. I went to high school with a chick, and she and her husband... like have a Dutch Bros, like they run a Dutch Bros. They moved states because they were asked by Dutch Bros to run it.
Wow.
I know, crazy, right? And she is exactly what you would think. Like exactly. She's very kind, but she's very like bubbly. And she's been running one for she graduated 2 years before me, so Jesus.
Yeah, but I've never heard of a Starbucks festival that they hold.
Yeah, I know, but like what I'm saying is like they've like literally you choose your team and like you go and do all this crazy stuff and it's just like constant going and like they choose their own playlist. They do everything together. Whoa. Like the music you're hearing, somebody just literally hooked up their phone and was like, "This is what we're jamming to."
Nice.
There's no, as far as I know, there's no like limitations.
Yeah,
I've heard WAP.
Which Starbucks is the opposite, obviously.
They've got like opera music in the bathroom and like.
Well, I mean, it was designed to be somewhere where you could go and really get like business done.
Yeah.
That was the culmination of like, oh, we can get coffee
Dutch
and we
Bros,
can make this business professional. Dutch Bros is like, we're driving through because we got to get somewhere.
And I want crack in a cup. Like,
Literally.
let's go. Give me that large Rebel.
Yeah, the Rebels are disgusting.
Oh my God.
How many Red Bulls are inside
2.
of a Rebel? 2?
And the large, yeah.
Of the 12-ounce ones. So it's like one of the 24-ounce ones.
I think.
Are they just like? Do they have a Red Bull like keg in the back? Like,
no, they actually have like.
They're
can buy
cracking
cans.
them.
Yeah, like you can buy cans from them.
That can't be economical.
Well, they do it.
First of all, at this point, Dutch Bros I think should just pair with Red Bull.
Yeah.
If you're going through that much Red Bull,
They
like
should
the
get-
weight.
They should get old gas stations, fill the tanks at the bottom with Red Bull.
Okay, I think you'd have to go through a lot of cleaning stuff. It's a great idea, but that's a lot of
Bro,
cleaning.
I would do it.
Really? You would clean the tanks.
Well, you could just clean it out and then put a new tank in.
If somebody told you though that like the Red Bull that you're
I don't give
is from a massive gas container underground,
Bring it.
like if you knew that,
If it's Dutch
would you
labeled-
still do it?
Oh, branding? Yeah. I'd do it. That's pretty bad.
Okay. Also though, the PR for that would be hilarious because you could do like this is gas, bro.
Straight fire.
Straight fire. That'd be good. So I could see that. Okay.
Like they serve it like they have the gas nozzle and they're like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That'd be a
That's
lot
what I
of.
was gonna call.
See, I don't know, but I don't know if Red Bull would last that long because it's
Red Bull's
carbonated,
done-
right?
Well,
So like you'd have to, and I
Yeah.
don't know how long because I know the cans alone.
there's
like,
carbonation tanks.
you crack. Ooh, that's a good point.
You can just replace that with a carbonation tank and hook it up
and
to
just
the
keep
hoses.
carbonating it. Interesting.
I do it.
I wonder if there's like aged Red Bull.
I don't think
Like this is a vintage like
This is a vintage
19.
2020
Yeah.
COVID.
When did Red Bull start? I was like, it had to have been in the 20s, right? It's not a 19 drink, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't remember energy drinks as a kid. I
I don't
remember
either.
Monster. No,
Nobody-
I remember.
yeah.
I remember Monster because it was like all like the 6th grade crackheads that were skateboarding had them, and they were like, "Oh yeah, my mom doesn't let me drink this, but she gave me $5." And then they go, and it like explodes out of the can.
Literally, because it's been shaking on their back.
Yeah,
as
and
they're
I'm like a
going
little
wherever
4th
they're
grader,
going.
like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a heart attack, but like, yeah, for sure."
That's another thing that's really interesting. There's a lot, the older generation, at least older than us, highly believes that you will die of heart problems if you drink energy drinks.
Okay, pause.
Okay.
I gotta do my camera.
It really?
Yeah.
Oh, 1858? Yeah. All right, pause. Welcome to the background. This is behind the scenes. Again, this kind of stuff is only going to be found on our Patreon because we just...
I'm a fucking hot mess.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
all are.
Where
That's
were
what
we?
happens. No, the older generation actually believes that, like, if you drink, like, energy drinks on a regular basis, like, your heart is messed up.
Well, there are
Or going
studies.
to be.
There are studies that it like triggers mania,
Really?
but mania is a side effect of caffeine.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I have
But
a coffee.
caffeine is healthy for you
In
in
moderation.
certain amounts. But I mean, like, what is moderation?
True.
Like, how do we
Yeah.
know, right?
Oh,
Like,
I'm constantly drinking coffee or something.
so many people are. Like, think
constant.
of how many, like, cups of coffee. My
Yeah, but the-
dad is like, oh, yeah, I used to drink a whole pot of coffee back in my
Yeah.
day. And I'm like,
They also thought
like
that smoking
red.
cigarettes was healthy and that their doctors do it so they could do it. Like,
true. Yeah. No.
we're all oblivious until we're not. Like,
That's
honestly,
interesting. Okay. Do you think a pot of coffee is equivalent to one Red Bull?
I think it depends on the kind of coffee.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't know because I don't know. Like, they've compared a cup of coffee. Like, what was it? Like, I saw a little infographic, and it was like 6 cups of coffee, like just generic Folgers, is like the equivalent to 1 small Red Bull.
Interesting.
But I also saw that like Dutch Bros, like their general coffee,
Yeah.
is like a Red Bull and a half
Oh,
as like a small.
interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, because coffee strength must be
Yeah.
something, right?
But that must be, I don't know. I've had Dutch Bros coffee. It doesn't really, I mean, it tastes really good,
Yeah.
but it doesn't, I don't feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not like, yeah.
like,
You're not like on a whole thing.
No.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know. Numbers are
Yeah, that's a tough
warped
one.
all the time, so I don't know.
With all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this was the other one that I actually wanted to ask you about today was
Mm-hmm.
the question of like, I was at the store and you were getting a lighter for the thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, Of those, like, of the barbecue lighters, how many equivalents of matches do you think one of those barbecue lighters is? Like, because you can buy, like, a 300 count of matches, right? For, like, 99 cents.
Yeah. But
And
you can only light one.
The barbecue lighter, right, is, like, 3 something. So now you've got to ask yourself, are there, like, 900 to, like, 1,200 lights or 1,200 matches inside of one barbecue lighter?
Okay, math is not my forte, but I'm going to say that with a match, you can only light it once.
This is true.
And then you light one thing, right? Or, like,
or multiple, or something else that can light something else.
So you do that, but then with the lighter, you're not using it as long.
True.
So, like, I feel like it would carry over.
You're not burning. Yeah. But that's the other one. Like, if I can only get, like, 100 clicks and then I'm out.
You get more than that.
How many more, though? Right? Well, like, I've never thought about that. Like, that was my thing while I was walking around the store. Because I saw it, and the first thing that crossed my mind was, can I click that 300 times?
Don't be that dude.
Well, I'm
gonna
that
say
dude.
TikTok.
That's what I do. That's it. And I do that same thing with the airships all the time, right? You do the same thing of, like, how many times can I click this before? Because, like, the tanks are the exact same thing. That's the wild part. The tanks on the hot air balloon, that stuff is like a massive cylinder that is a propane tank, because we run off of propane, not the top of the propane, which is like what a normal barbecue runs off of, but like the bottom of the tank, which is like the cold like liquid. But it's like that's what you're doing every time, though. You're lighting that lighter over and over and over again. So it's like, how many times can you do that, right?
Yeah, there's a gauge on that, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's another interesting thing about this. Get this, okay? The gauges on some of these only go to, and they're in percentages, right, of full tank. Some tanks only go to like 35% full. Other tanks go all the way up to like 60% full.
I'm sorry, there's no like 100% full?
No.
Why?
I asked the same question. And I asked that same question to people who have been doing it for 25 years. You know what their response was?
What?
I don't know. They just know that.
Dude, I'm writing a letter.
They just know when that thing comes down, kind of a thing. You're just like, that's when you need to switch tanks or get ready. Like,
do they have
you need to know.
other tanks on there?
Yeah, so you always carry double the amount.
Okay.
Right? You always carry double, because you always go, like, if I'm going to be gone for 2 hours, right, I'm going to carry 4 hours of fuel.
Okay.
That's like, I mean, planes do kind of the same thing, but they know that they at least need like some kind of reserve.
Yeah.
Like our like airplane, or like the flight system, right, knows a lot more of like how to plan for that, because they do it a lot more often, so they can get a little closer of a margin, right? But like hot air balloons, you're like, if you don't find a spot to land, like you could be out for a while. So you
see,
need
now
to at
if I
least
get on a hot air balloon, I'm going to count the tanks. I'm going to be like,
there's going to be 4 tanks. Each tank is usually about 20 gallons. Is a tank.
There you go.
So, and that each tank, let's see, because you could fly for quite a while. So, depending on balloon, and there's different sizes of balloons, which is really interesting. So, there's like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and there's a bunch, and then like envelopes and like all kinds of things. Like, nah, airships are legit.
Okay. Then.
But no, but that was the interesting thing about the lighter thing was like you know, like in this weird middle ground of like, how many times can I click that? And is it worth the equivalent?
I feel like part of that is you're also paying for the plastic.
That's another one, yeah, right? Like, you must be in some way. Pennies on the dollar. Well, that's another one that's really interesting. Okay, McMinimans. How much do you think, so a side tot, right, is $4? How much do you think a single tater tot costs at McMinimans?
How much was it again? The small?
It's $4 for like a side of tots.
Okay.
Approximately.
I would say like 10 cents.
It's close, actually. It's 16 cents a tot. Per tot.
Dude, that. Every time I go now, I'm going to be like, you count my tots. I better get my money.
Side of tot, you usually get around 24 to 25 tots. And you pay $4 for that.
You know.
Doesn't that hurt when you think about it that way? It hurt me when I thought about it that way. I was like, wait a minute.
I love the Cajun tots.
Oh, yeah. No.
So good.
They are.
Okay, I cannot remember that. I had a sauce with them one time, and it was straight fire, but I cannot remember the name.
Were you with me?
No, I was with Maddie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be like, hey, remember like 3 years ago when we went to McMiniman's for like the 5th time that week?
You should.
No.
Because I mean, there's only so many sauces that we have. Yeah. Was it like a burger sauce kind of thing, like a fry sauce?
No clue.
Or was it like a mustard?
It was like tangy, but it wasn't a mustard because I hate mustard.
Okay, it was probably our Mystic sauce, if I had to guess.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and the Mystic's really good.
What is that?
You had it last time we were there. Because I ordered it for the table.
I feel like you're right.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like one of my favorites. And I order it for just about everything.
Okay.
Because Mystic sauce is great.
We love that.
We love that.
Love that.
Nice, 15 minutes in.
Cool. Bad. Okay.
Crushing this episode so far. Oh. What a copy.
We had like 10 minutes of like other content.
This is true. We did. So we're 5 minutes into the actual, right? At this point.
No, we're 15 minutes in because there's no timer.
Oh, we're 15 minutes in.
Yeah, because this wasn't on.
Oh, so we have 10 minutes on there.
Yeah, so it's like 25. Yeah, it's 27 minutes.
27 minutes. Nice.
And watch the audio on that be absolute trash.
Oh, it's going to be so good. What are you talking about?
Okay, well,
it's an iPhone. Also, iPhones, I've talked about this on my TikTok. You're going to need to put a screen on every single one of your faces. Like, eventually it's going to get there. I'm just letting you know now as the Chief Innovation Officer of Think Tank that that's where it's going.
Have you seen Snapchat's new thing?
No.
So they're like little emoji people, you know, like the ones that you create for your like location.
The memojis.
Well, if you go to your profile now, it's like it's got the picture, it's got the icon, but like above it is like a banner with like a 3D generated version of that going like this, and it scared the absolute shit out of me.
Really?
Yes. Because it looks like, you remember what is it, Roly-Olies or whatever, that cartoon?
No.
They're like robot, they're like Roly-Poly-Olies. They're like little robot cartoons.
Do they roll?
Well, they're circle.
What happened?
There's like
Are you talking about like Beyblades?
No.
Are you talking about,
they're literally called, I don't know. Okay,
I've never seen this.
Robots. Do you remember Robots?
Throw it up. Robots the movie.
Yes. Okay. That animation, it's like that animation, but it's
Robert
like
Williams.
Yes, it's like
with Aunt Fanny.
Aunt Fanny. Oh, a true treasure. That ass is thick. God has
Tate and I have been talking about Aunt Fanny nonstop.
Dude, why is it such a trend? It happens like every other year.
It's so fat, bro.
Dude, she thick.
Like some guy. The other wild part that both of us thought about was like, that's someone's brainchild. Like someone thought of that. Someone had to be at the Pixar desk or the whatever desk that is for whatever animation company. Like, yo, I got an idea.
Dude, have you seen Miss Incredibles?
For one of the robots.
Body?
Yeah, but I mean, like, Aunt Fanny is
Aunt Fanny just
absurd. Like, that is like, we took it to another level.
They were like, badonk.
Yeah.
Like, there it is.
Yeah.
Some guy was just in the animation studio, 2 o'clock in the morning, just, that gonna be thick.
That's massive, bro.
And then he brings it, slams on a table.
Yeah.
Aunt Fanny.
Well, you know, she chose that too, because in the robots world, you can choose to have like
National
whatever.
Treasure.
Yeah. So she was like, that's me, 100%.
Now, was that what animation studio was that?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
I feel like it was. I don't think it was Pixar.
Yeah. See, Pixar this is why I think we need Leo here, and we need like a TV up on the wall as well, because then he can just like do the thing where he like pulls it up, does what Jamie does at the for Rogan. Yeah. That'll be
That's
the move.
what we need.
That's what we need, because then you could do this kind of a thing and then have fun with it.
Was it DreamWorks?
Could be. Yeah.
Because it looks so much like Treasure Planet.
Yes. Also a great movie.
Ugh, classic.
Holy.
Do you remember when McDonald's came out with all these toys? I had the Aunt Fanny toy.
Yeah.
I had it was like, and I was like, that
zooming.
She's zooming.
She's zooming.
And then I had the, God, what
she
was
had that nitrous boost.
I had the Treasure Planet, the little squishy dude.
Oh,
the little blob. I had him, but it was like a bathtub toy.
Mort?
Yeah, and I'd fill it with water, and it was full of water, and I'd like chuck it at my brother.
Oh, yeah.
A ping. Be like, Treasure Planet.
There's people that roast that movie in the sense of when Robin Williams' character in that comes in. Is it Robin? It is Robin Williams.
I'm pretty sure,
That's the robot, right?
Yeah.
They were like, that character was supposed to have a whole lot more of an arc to him other than what he had, and it just got cut in the later on parts of it. I would love to see what that movie was supposed to be like.
So they have it. They don't get rid of stuff.
I know.
So they should release that.
Oh, 100%. because it was supposed to have more of an arc, and because it's like, you know, the first time you see that robot is like he's missing his brain pretty much, and then they find it, and that's what gives him the ability to do all these things and find all this stuff.
If you haven't seen this movie,
at this point, what are you doing?
Like,
like,
you have a job? Come on.
Mine has just stopped movie recording. Nice. So we're getting better at this.
No, we're not.
Well, I mean, that's there now, which is good.
Okay, let's just. I don't know. Should you go click it again? Do you want me to go click it?
No, I can click it.
Okay. Please hold for technical difficulties.
More behind the scenes stuff.
More about.
Because it's the battery thing. We run battery.
Your battery's dead?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's like flashing, bro. That's the camera turning off. And your battery's almost dead too.
Ah! Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Second episode done. Leo, really, I'm sorry. Do what you can.
This is great. Like,
but
2 episodes in, we're crushing it. It's early.
Next time we'll
beginning part.
have some brewskis beforehand.
Yeah, do something.
Maybe have some people send content in or stuff. Like maybe reach out. Start building a little bit of a presence online, and maybe have people call in.
That'd be fun.
Therapy Gecko.
Eventually, does a great job.
Amazing.
Love his stuff.
They use the Google app, that phone. I
feel like we should almost like just do more with our phones.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the quality on that's going to be like top
almost
tier.
Equivalent to those, I feel like. So
cool. Well,
cool.
Gang.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Welcome to the end.